Then I saw another poster. Say, oh Lord, now so I go there. So it can't work like that.
It cannot.
These people, it's for the kingdom.
Wow. Wow.
It is for the kingdom. Now, you see, a sending church is talking about, we don't know when Jesus is coming. There are people who don't have what we have. How can we give them what we have? How can we sow? I can't go there, but this pastor is ready to go. Let us support. Do you understand that? And they are giving, they are sending out. They don't even care whether they will end up having more than them. They are not thinking about what they get. They are thankful for what they have. They are thinking of what they can make happen. They think multiplication. So they are generous. So let it be on record. Like I keep saying, this is the first time I'm ever teaching this. I've never heard it anywhere. I was just studying, God gave me this. So I'm saying that so that if there are things that do not appear to be correct, we can always adjust them. Alright, Pastor?
Yeah.
Now, so what I want to say right now is that this appears to be the first church that ever gave to other churches. This church, Antioch Church, appears to be the first church that ever gave to other churches. And the first church they gave to was to their mother church. Number 6. Number 6. A multiplying sending church is an attracting church. It's an attracting church. A multiplying sending church attracts the best. Acts chapter 12, verse 25. Acts 12:25. And Barnabas and Saul returned from Jerusalem. Remember that the last part of 11, when they have collected the kule, they sent them, right? To go and give. Alright? Now, look at how the thing happened. Where did Barnabas come from? Huh? So come and see what's happening here. He overstayed. Now, when the Israelites was in trouble, in fact, they were not in trouble yet. It was prophecy that came. To prevent the trouble, the church quickly gathered together and sent through the same Barnabas that they sent a message here. We called to go give to them. Now, why was Barnabas coming back again? You don't see that? And Barnabas and Saul returned from Jerusalem when they had fulfilled their ministry and took with them John, whose surname was Mark. He came back. You know why? Because Barnabas was not enjoying Jerusalem. He wasn't. When they asked him, oh boy, where do you choose? He said, can I go back with Paul? Can I go back to where I'm coming from? Because a multiplying church is a church that attracts the best. People want to go there because they give people the opportunity to function. The way I preach in one assembly, I don't preach like that in a lot of places. You know, most of you are pastors. You know that there are places you go that you just want to pour and pour and pour and pour. There's an acceptance. You see that people recognize your gifts. Even when they see some mistakes around you, they are able to overlook because they see what you are capable of doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the best want to come to the place. There are churches that you even go as a minister You are not, the church members are not allowed to celebrate or over-celebrate a guest minister. Talk less of celebrating a pastor in the church who happens to be preaching when the pastor is not around or when the pastor is around. If you are over-celebrated, that is the last day you will preach. Somebody's not here today.
Yes.
Even when a pastor in the church, you pray for somebody when you were ministering, and the person gets healed, the person who is testifying for your sake that preached cannot say, Pastor Wenga was preaching and God touched me. He will say, by the grace of our Father. Do you understand? By the grace of our Father that passed through the back of Pastor Wenga. Why are we so insecure? The only miracle that happens in that ministry is through our Father. Talk less of. I'm not going. I told you this story. I told you this story. Maybe you have forgotten, but let me remind you. Hear this. Years ago, Pastor Philip, Pastor Gwenga, and Taiwo Awoshika were members of a particular church. I was not a member, but I was very close. I'm not sure Pastor Gwenga remembers this.
Yes.
I was living in Ibadan then, but planning to move down to, and then Mama was also there, and she always a blessing. She knows when I need water to drink, just like she knows when I'm sweating. So the pastor of the church wanted to do biri, this long fast, and the only place he could do it was my house. So I arranged, because me, I was always traveling to Lagos and going back, so there was space in my house in Ibadan. So he went to Ibadan to stay in my house for 21 days long fast. I've never done that before. I would die. Send me message. No food, 21 days. The longest I've ever done is 3 days. So even that one, by the third day, also my leg will be closed. 21 days. That's what he did there. But meanwhile, I was in Lagos, right? Oh, you know, so, and then he had told, I don't know whether it was Pastor Benga he told or Taiwo, but you know, they divided all the, you know, the times were Tuesday and Sunday that everybody was going to pray. And somehow, one of them came to me to tell me that pastor said I should preach on one Sunday and one Tuesday. I wasn't a member, I was an evangelist. I didn't have a church, but I was attending the church. And I had a little place in the building there where I was managing as my office. And those days I was just pure evangelist. I was not a teacher. I was an evangelist. All I was crazy about was healing. And healings were taking place. So those 2 times were the only times I ministered in the church. I didn't counsel any member. On Sunday I preached, and you can be sure, the only thing I preached was, like now, I teach evangelism and I teach pastor. Then it was healing. So I preached on Sunday, pray for the sick. Tuesday, I taught, pray for the sick. So when pastor came back, the first Sunday he spent in church, he said, I'm not preaching today. I just want to hear testimonies from people. And unluckily for me, 80% of the people that came out said, I was sick, I was almost dying, and Pastor Ekoh prayed for me, and I got well. The next person came again, he called my name. Another person came again, he called my name. Another person came again. When I began to hear that, I began to have trembling. Lo and behold, my fear was justified. The next day, my friend called me. He said, I'm disappointed in you. These are the words he told me. He said, I am disappointed in you. I said, for what? He said, I just traveled out a little bit, and then you are in my church, and then you are going from house to house praying for my members. I said, did you see me in anybody's house? He said, how come everybody that was testifying in church were calling your name? So I said, call your leaders in church. Ask them. All those people that testified in church, God healed on the days that you told them that I should preach. That was my last day in that church. I left. Jerusalem Church. Are you getting what I'm saying now? I went to preach in a church in London, a big church, over 10,000 members in London. Very big church, recently, about 3 years ago. About 2 years ago. So when I saw the operations in the church, because there's supposed to be a miracle church. You know, me, I have been teaching. But when I saw, okay, this is a miracle church, okay, it's not that, it's just a shift of focus. It's not that the gifts and the callings are not there. Once I shake my body a little bit, the gifts still flow. So I just began to preach, and I was getting into that dimension. And the guy just came behind me. I said, man of God, don't pray for this, just take off. Just take off. No, I'm not lying, I'm telling you the exact, just take off for this. You know why? Number one, because the only person that must be seen by the members as a miracle worker is him alone. So you can imagine, after that, I didn't run away, but after that, I was just there like bananas. The next time I said, man of God, when I come in again, like. I used to trade the anointing before, not now anymore. I don't trade it anymore. At least by the grace of God, I'm not hungry. I can never be hungry again for the rest of my life. Amen. And I have trained myself in a way that I don't require too much to survive. I have built my life in a way that I have not planned for myself a height that is too high. I can manage. I'm a simple person. I don't look at what people have. I can. Are you getting my point? Yes. Yeah, that is it. I mean, ask John, pastor's driver. Once we're coming from the airport, the first thing we just thought, I said, John, store, I want your corn. By myself, I come out from the car, rice, corn, buy them, chew them, buy banana. That is me. If you carry bishop cap for my head, I'll miss that. The law is that you can't stop to buy corn on the road.